What the EFF and Zuma want is a marriage, which is not clearly defined. Worse off with Zuma. He was there, I saw him there yesterday, and they were demanding he must be recognized like a Dalai Lama and so on.
We have a former statesman in the House. He has not been recognized. Please recognize President Jacob Zuma for being in the House.
Zuma decided to break the ANC and divide it, and he's not going to stop about it. He decided to break us and reduce us below 40%, and he doesn't have a program of action of what he's going to do with that 40% except sending a questionable judge to Parliament. Very questionable character. Send him. Just to spit on the face of South Africa, he brings Hlophe and even send him to the JSE, just to show us that he's got no respect for constitutionalism and everything else. And then to spit on our face, he brings him to Parliament. And then to say, lead these people. What does Hlophe say? The first thing is asked, why do you agree to lead this party? He says, no, it's because they embraced Zulu monarchy. And then I'm proud Zulu. That is what we call ethno. How we characterize ethno-nationalistic ideological characterization of this party. He doesn't say, I'm happy as a Democrat to participate in the discourse and to lead a party like, because that party does not have a meaning except a grievance. And even when he speaks, he's very angry. He's very angry. Ramaphosa is a liar. He doesn't know what he's talking about. His speech is not written by him. What does that have got to do with the content of taking South Africa forward? What does EFF stand for? When they voted with the DA in the past, why are people so obsessed with the progressive nature of the... Every time EFF had an opportunity to work with the ANC, they threw us out. They gave Tshwane to the DA. They gave Johannesburg to the DA. They gave Port Elizabeth to the DA. They wanted to give eThekwini to the DA. And now you are basically told by a populist that they've got something to prove that they can stand for. They are ideologically astute. The revolutionary insurrection, phrase mongering, must move us. We are not moved by that. We know what we stand for. We know what the DA is. And it's not going to change us towards the DA. We know that their populist rhetoric is what they sold to our people, and they don't eat in the base of the DA, they eat in the base of the ANC. EFF does not organize in the suburbs and persuade the broader section of the South African populace that is seen to be favoring the DA to be on their side. They mobilize in our townships. They mobilize our people against the ANC. They cripple the ANC, just like Jacob Zuma. He does that. So what is so fashionable about them that if we had worked with them, it would have been a better option? First and foremost, as I conclude on that point, they rejected GNU, and then they did not know what they want from us. And two, they rejected our president. Zuma said he doesn't want our president. Today we have been asked to work with him. We said to us, if you don't want our president, he's a redliner. We said so. Today it is being distorted. These people are not even being asked what do they stand for, except the land rhetoric. We have taken the land reform ministry beyond rhetoric and gave it to the PAC. And we're going to support them to get the land back. What are you talking about? 1% seat, political party, liberation movement. We gave them a significant position in the government of national unity. If they came, they wanted to be part of government of national unity, we would have also given them positions. in that government as the ANC. They said they don't want to come in. They want, one of their very colorful leaders used this terminology: you are a dying party, you are better off dying in our hands than on the other side. Now somebody comes and negotiates with you and say you are a dying party, you are better off dying with us than with the other side. Now, you see, the leader of the EFF does this thing of using gossip in the ANC to try and divide. That game is over. I saw him changing that into their strategy, that in Gauteng will support the ANC because we want to prove to them their national leadership, this, that's a gossip. When he sits with his friends in the ANC, they gossip about the ANC and they change that into a strategy. That's a gossip, it ends there. What they have there in Gauteng, they have a deal with the ANC in local government. And we're going to look into that deal. And if it means the GNU must find expression in metros, the ANC will decide. National Executive Committee. And it has already started in Ekurhuleni. And we're doing wonders there in Ekurhuleni. Because we did not manage to pass budget in Ekurhuleni for years because there was an EFF chap there who was not helping us with the finances and all of that. He was removed by the mayor. Everybody is yearning for progress in local government. Local government is a mess, especially the metros. Go to Johannesburg and see, or Pretoria, and see what an unstable government does to the people. The people suffer. You must understand the politics properly to come to a conclusion that something is going to collapse. It might end, it will not collapse. And it is correct that those who come through government of national unity themselves will want to make a point and a statement that they are not just passengers, they are there to prove their record. But let me explain to you. ANC with 40% still has got sway over key strategic government departments to realize its goals. So it's not a surprise that President Ramaphosa reads ANC's manifesto in the statement. Why should it be a surprise? Because GNU is led by the ANC. Why should it be a surprise in KZN when Ntuli, Umpemba, the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, reads Inkatha Freedom Party manifesto?